Verdant.
Almost certainly. In the immediate future, I'm looking at this bottom side. That priority is coming through from Devon and Tori. And Tori, hold on, SLT.
Oh, hold on, SLT. He's looking for the damage onto Bows. Bows is going to just flash away. SLT flashes after him. First blood to Verdant.
As well, Senkox is hovering over here, so Velia, he's probably going to have to yield this. Bows is also looking to contest. The top wave is neutral.
Looking for SLT. They're going to jump in, find the stun onto Bows. Finds the knockup. Silence comes through. That's Danko the kill. Velia jumps over the wall. Can't find him struggling to get into place as in jumps Reckless, finds the knockup onto 2. Velia actually going to get found out here by Danko. He throws down the clones. Danko's incredibly low. Senkox, like you said, has no mana. Danko flashed onto as Velia secures the kill. Scatter the weak into the unleashed power from Nemesis.
It's 2 for LR.
They're still fighting. SLT's found Velia, and he's just going to secure the kill in response.
The trade comes back through.
Until they spawn. No one's gained priority there, so this could still be a pretty big scrap for those Void Grubs.
I'm looking at the mini.
But this is a large territory.
I think the angle really is just the cross-map play onto Baus. Use the ultimate from Danko to just go and kill him. But Baus is resetting. Senkox, like you say, is resetting. Tori doesn't have the ability to steal that one away with the spell book. This has to be the play, right? But the question becomes whether or not LR look for an extended cross.
Throwing it down.
Wrap around Baus, who just tip it in.
That's going to be the Grand Star full throw now. They look for the knockup. Danko gets caught by it. Baus just flashes over the wall. SLT chases after. In comes Senkox with a Weaver's wall, knocking back Baus. That's kill number 4.
That was the most slow.
They didn't quite see him.
Oh, Reckless commits the quickness. Finds the knockup. That's going to be an instant jump out of the charm. Makes the connection onto Devon. Tempered Fate will not save his life.
Hector's chunked out quite heavily. He's looking for camps to heal back up, and there's a TP from Senkox to try and cover this top wave. So LR should be able to answer this out 1-for-1.
Wait,
Devon's in trouble.
What are you doing? He gets caught by the scanner, the knockup. That's going to be the kill. Reckless takes it.
I was wondering maybe Senkox could cheat a little bit of tempo with the ultimate, but Dragon looks like it's going to be secure.
There it is. All of the SLT's been able to use the lead he got on that Embessa. He's still 3-0. They throw down the Weaver's wall. That's actually the quickness thrown out. Reckless gets knocked back, but there's a shuffle. And that's Senkox securing the kill. Great tempered Fate.
Looking to contest this, though.
They got Monkey Spin ready to go. Velia looking for an opening. Nice stun, makes a connection onto Crowley. There's the Monkey Spin. Tori jumps away. But it's such low HP on Devon. He is eviscerated. They steal in Rift out. Tori flashes forward, but the unleashed power finishes off. SLT takes down Crowley, but now he's 1 versus 3. Making 2 versus 3, because Senkox is here. Finds the knockback onto Velia, and they're going to continue to try and find these kills. Bounce, Proto belting forward. I think Verdant have got enough space between them and the members of Los Ratones, but I don't know if they're 100% done there. They find the knockback onto Bounce, he loses half his HP, but that is an incredibly low SLT. He dives to safety. Reckless rejoins the fray. Senkox has to flash away. The knockup is huge. SLT dodges away. It's the clone who's stunned for a play. I mean, there's nothing really to fight for other than towers. I say this, but Danko committing the ultimate. We talked about Nemesis being exposed. He has no flash. He is going to be going down. Senkox looks to be the beneficiary of this one, but it's going to be the shutdown there for Devon.
Spoke about immediately, but now they're looking for a counter answer onto Senkox.
Senkox caught by the Cyclone. The Tempered Fate's going to keep him blocked up. Quickness on Reckless will time out the play. They put down the portal. It's not going to matter. The kill goes over regardless.
I respect what Tori was looking for there. He wanted to buy time with the Tempered Fate and then try and give him the portal out, but LR blocks that potential play from happening, and now they get the first tower.
And this is getting very...
And LR could be in trouble.
We need to see him scatter this fight. There's going to be the Weaver's wall, isolating Baus inside the pits, and they jump over. They find the knockback. Baus instantly picked off there. Lovely pick up for Verdant. Velia's trying to sneak his way forward. He steals the dragon. In comes SLT. Pulled back by the unleashed power. Nemesis takes him down. Lost Ratones.
This is a free. And the question is, how many flowers are they going to end up getting?
How many are they on?
They're on 12.
They're on 12. All right, we'll see what they get afterwards.
Uh-oh for a second. Uh-oh again, maybe.
I don't know who's it. It's 0-4 though. Baus absolutely ripping through SLT. SLT's going to full send it. Actually going down with the knock-up onto Danko as he joins into the fight. Silence into stun. SLT's low. The feast wasn't enough. Danko secures the kill. They'll lose top tower though.
Exactly. The answer is going to be this top tower, but in the extended, Verdant should be able to also get that bottom tier 1 tower as well. So they're still trading up in gold. They're still looking to be proactive in these moments where there aren't objectives up on the map. With Baron up in 2.5 minutes time, that's where I start to ask questions of LR and how they're going to assign their solo laners and how Verdant are going to attack. Good luck with all the damage mitigation. Here's an attack potentially on the side lane, but between Senkux and Torre, they shouldn't have the damage to get through his health bar, though the aggressive redemption is definitely one way to get it done. Now Danker's actually here, and Torre's trying to slow Baus down a bit more.
And the Fate is going to get connected on. I didn't think Baus was under a real threat here, but they are going to chase for the kill. Torre secures the kill, but this is a tier 2. They're trading for a kill onto Baus.
I think more importantly than the tier 2 down bot lane, look what's spawning on the bot side of the map.
Yeah.
50 seconds for Dragon. And it doesn't matter that the tower went down. What really does matter is that they have full control of bot side jungle from the side of Verdant. And this is what's going to really help them. Pushing that mid lane wave, potentially threaten that mid lane tier 1, and then dip all that pressure into...
Past this line, it could be problematic, but for SLT, this could be problematic.
He's going to commit the ult. Oh, he misses it though! Flashes out, they find the charm from Reckless into the knockup. Unleash Power should finish him down as Crowley secures the kill. Danker jumps onto Reckless. They don't connect enough damage. Senkux is going to join with him, but the scatter makes the connection onto Danker, gets a nice chunk out.
I will simply say, screw wards of the dragon. When you're at the dragon, you're the ward yourself. LR find a fantastic angle. They know where most players of Verdant are inside that jungle.
5D terrain of the Tribe Rush there. And now Verdant, they found Nemesis.
That should be an easy kill. Senkux securing that one.
How they can't do it, they're too late.
It's way too late, but SLT might be able to see if a fish for a pick. They find the Tempest Fate onto the monkey. They're going to look for the knockback. That's going to be the kill. Onto him. Oh, massive engage. Jumping in from SLT, but he is eviscerated by Crowley. Nemesis rejoining into the play. Devon, he doesn't do the damage. Crowley's heavily chunked out.
Maybe he does.
It's a double kill over to Crowley. Reckless tries to find the knockup, but it's not going to happen. Crowley chasing onto Devon. Who are they going to put the attention onto? Crowley gets the triple, but he goes down. Torre secures it. Portal out. Scatter doesn't hit. This is absolute chaos.
Senkux threw a wall to stop Baus from walking up. So that's it.
In jumps Belly, he's going to take a lot of damage out of Danker. They find the quickness into the knockup. Scatter the weak. He's just perma siege. You can't move Danker. He has smite. He's going to portal. He's going to portal. Torre looking for the smite. Jump again. No. Baus finds the beast. Can't even get into the area. Dragon is way too low. Nice play from Senkux on the guard. Puts a wall up, divides the two teams. Here comes the DPS for Dragon. They're committing, but that's going to be Velia looking to get over the wall. He's going to jump in. Can he find the steal? No, he can't, but Baus wants to get it. Danker's low HP as they continue to chase forward, but Baus also getting chunked out. Senkux finds the kill onto Baus. Can they find the damage onto SLT? He's getting the stun on the bot side! A stun onto the members of Verdant, but they don't go down. Danker finds a flank angle. I don't think he's going to find an opening.
Velia killed SLT off screen.
Oh. There's so much going on, Trouble.
Again, we said there's so much slipperiness on the side of Verdant that they want to cause the chaos, right? But LR were born in the chaos, baby. So
sad flash there from Torres. We do see Baus getting jumped onto by the two, but this just exposes the top side. They're actually bringing the monkey in. Senkux goes for the surf out, the cyclone. Gonna make the connection. That is gonna be one dead to Lear. Senkux will fall. Crowley puts that kill in the pocket as SLT.
And they're gonna keep on chasing SLT down. They'll kill him eventually. It's just about how much time he can buy. Doesn't seem like much.
I'll go in mad for SL. Well, for LR.
Oh,
LR
for Nemesis.
Brownie always carries Nemesis. Can he get out of this one?
Doesn't find the scatter. Flashes away from the Tempest Fate. They're going to put some extra damage in. Nice scatter back. Torre is incredibly low. The teleport from Baus is now Danker being hunted down. Torre, he is just cut to ribbons there by Crowley. Beautiful kill.
Very massively outscaled. And when they're almost 8,000 gold in the lead as well. Yeah, it's so impossible to catch them. Mikhails, you pointed it out. Scimitar.
And Cleanse.
Crowley's just stuck in the front line.
Oh my word, SLT. The unleashed power from Nemesis. Nemesis secures the kill. There's the scan of the week onto 2. Senkux slowly limping away. Another knock-up blitz onto Danka. Senkux holds his life. Devin just continues to shoot rocket into rocket, but Baus eats them all. Down goes the inhibitor. The mid lane tower will be falling as well, along with that mid inhib. 2 inhibs down. And I don't think Verdant have a single foothold on this game. They throw a Tempered Fate onto Baus, but it's too little, it's too damn late. Velia jumping forwards, trying to see if he can find an opening.
Is able to set up what Torre is, but now SLT is getting caught out.
That's going to be the quickness into the Unleashed power. SLT caught by the scatter. He throws the shield, he connects the ultimate onto Nemesis, but again, the damage is too damn low. The shields, he's being a menace. Oh, Nemesis went a little bit lower than I expected. Verdant have taken this chance to start up that Baron, but again, damage is quite low. Baus is jumping forwards, gets caught. They get the Tempered onto 2. Brownie has been exposed. In jumps Danko onto the backline, but he's caught the knockup. Nemesis is in the base. Senkux has had to teleport after him. This is just absolute carnage right now. Velia is going to secure himself a kill onto the Corki off screen. And Nemesis still has 2 waves to work with. I don't know if Senkux is going to be able to hold this. That's going to be the Nexus exposed. LR bringing in the boys. The backup is here. Game number 1 goes to Los Ratones.
It was hectic. But after 25 minutes, it felt like LR finally seized control of the game and never let go.
But it makes sense, you talked about it. If you pick Alistar, he takes the Brom. That was the idea. Okay, we got the champion select. We're looking into jumping into game 2 as soon as possible. Chat, you can vote on who do you think is going to win.
Baus is proxy.
That's his Baus. Okay, so...
I can see him chasing. I thought they were fighting, but it's just the Baus proxy. There it is.
I really like the Raptor start as well from
Danko's going to get first blood, presumably.
Yeah, I mean, that's a freebie for him as Baus. Nowhere to go, hammer down, wallbang comes in, Baus gets the shield off. Actually, this might get a bit dicey. Throws up the buckler for another shield, but SLT flashes in. First blood to Verdant. Okay, thought he was going in. I really thought he was going in.
A little bit too excited, Jake. Baus?
Baus is getting hunted at Danka. He's got the wallbang. Under the tower you go. Baus flashes away. Danka should be able to finish this kill up.
Passive, passive.
He's got the buckler coming in a second. There it is. Oh, hammer. Just hammer.
Yep.
That should be
They commit the flash, but it's a hex flash, so it's fine.
It was almost perfectly timed, but there was one melee creep that just creeped ahead of Crowny, so he doesn't end up tanking the damage. I just feel like the counter dive at this point in the game is so potent from Verdant that it's quite difficult, but Velia's stuck around a little too long. He's got Galio.
Mum's been called in, but the Galio's making his way forward. Velia finds the connection onto Torre. Torre's going to go down as Velia secures the kill. In comes the taunt. Danka flashes away. They have the ball already for Senkux, but the pressure has been bought for LR.
That is a spellbook level 5 Alistar. The second you're caught, you don't have extra defenses, you don't have your ultimate, you don't have defenses for runes, right? So you end up going down really quickly, and also Nemesis being around made this so much easier for them, and now Nemesis still being around gives numbers advantage on the top side.
Well, the spellbook pays off because Torre's back into the action. Senkux waiting for the shockwave onto the key targets. Grubs get smited, that's going to be a steal. In jumps Torre, finding the knockup. Taunt goes a little bit wide, only connects onto one. Senkux whiffs the ultimate, doesn't make the connection. Torre is finished up on the backline. Devin jumps forwards, but Crowny is stacking up. Double kill onto the Poppy. Crowny, he's excited and he is out of there.
Things going wrong for both sides there. And at this point, without any mana, even though Crowny's effectively melee range, they don't have any more damage to kill him. And he walks very difficult to get on top of this model without committing multiple tools.
Velia throws up the ultimate. Devin chasing over. They're going to get the slow onto Crowny. Teleport's coming in, but that's already one dead Poppy. Devin calls in Mum, but he's surrounded by 4. Flashes over the wall, but he hits nothing. The shockwave comes in. It's a double kill for Crowny. Torre jumps onto the back, and SLT is going to pin him in place. In jumps the Galio. Finding a knock up onto 2. Torre limping away from the fight. Senkux cut off from the rest of his team, but LR's health bars are blinking. Can Verdant find a little bit of extra damage? Torre gets jumped onto by Velia, but SLT jumping forwards with a potential flank, cooling off and backing away.
Nah, I think Danka's gonna look for Velia right here. He's sprinting through the lane, but Torre's dead. Chaos and disaster. Junglers lock eyes at each other and they just go at it. But Velia has the backup.
It's just a very strange pathing decision from Torre for me. Because then Devon also ends up in isolation because LR just make them quick in the hit people. It would be a pretty good setup. Now LR, it looks like they're going to get this Dragon relatively uncontested. And SLT will trade some plates on the top side. That's it. Oh, mid-game.
Devon, he's got the barrier, but he's going down. Crowley takes him out.
As long as Devon's getting stacks, losing this Herald, the big problem is Dragon spawns in 90 seconds, and that's now a tool for LR to use when that's up.
I'm scratching my head as into how...
It's been feats for Verdant, but now they're not going to get that, and this Herald is certainly going to secure mid-tier 1.
Yeah, there's nothing but Verdant going to be able to do about that. There's the Herald charge.
Is it does the hell difference to matter? For now.
I'm going to just say yes.
All right. Two very important things. They need second items on their 2 carries. Orianna, Smolder, 2 items for sure for the next Dragon. Second thing,
mid-wave and let Devon get his stacks, man.
He's close.
It's frustrating, and I mean, LR realize this is why they're doing this.
Like you said, he's too weak, he's too squishy. Bounce jumps in forward to the Stormbringer.
They're going to have to try to contest. If they lose this, the game's practically over.
They have no shockwave available on them. The hammer goes down. It's only going to send 1 pack in as that's going to be the lockdown. Danker is picked up. Taunt lands onto Senkox. He's going to be okay. Mum gets called in. Not enough to secure the kill. And LR, they're just running away with it in game number 2.
It just feels like Verdant are getting dizzy in this sequence here. And LR are happy to catch all.
He's doing it. No, they want the IE. It makes sense, right? They just want to hit that power spike. Oh, Danker gets a nice interrupt onto Nemesis. Beautiful little pick.
Cheer for Verdant. I think you
they are.
might be a little...
There's a bit of a cheer. A little bit.
He got it.
They're looking for Baus in the mid lane. He's just buying time. But Verdant, it's too late. They're too weak. They can't contest. They know the Jinx is on 3 items. They're just going to back off. But Velia lining up a potential Cataclysm. Baus is also coming in on the flank. That's going to be the zap from Crowley into the rocket. Hammer goes down. It goes so wide. Mum's being called in. Devon on 225. Can't even finish up. Baus, there's the shutdown. But Crowley in the meanwhile shooting into Torre.
Devon.
But Devon is launching him forward. Crowley's damage is too damn high. Devon finds the shutdown.
He steps up, almost takes down Reckless, gets Baus, and Danker's in trouble.
Danker, beautiful pick onto him. Nemesis jumps in forward. They're looking for the blinking health bars onto Verdant. The taunt! Nemesis! What a dive!
Nemesis!
He stopped the Baron for now.
Exactly.
It's a cow chase.
It is a cow chase. The important thing is the Baron hasn't gone down, but if Torre dies, surely LR just
Danker's coming in
to the Baron, but now
Danker's coming in. He's going to look for it. SLT's in, but Torre, he's not gone down. He's held his life, but Crowley joins into the fray. Nemesis jumping forward. The shockwave lands on the back. That is going to be a double kill for Crowley. Danker being chased. SLT being ripped asunder by Jinx. The Infinity Edge is so big. He's excited. Senkox is slow, just like Reckless before. He's looking for it. That's going to be quite the kill. Not quite the penta.
we're in Sweden, but it's not a pentakill yet.
He stole it, Nemesis stole. Okay, he was trying to protect Crowley right there. As Danker pinned him on the wall to not get the penta. But Nemesis, shame on you. You know what? You have to either get the penta or die trying, man.
It's all about the ramp walk, and I mean, Devon just doesn't really have an opportunity to get damage out. The shockwave is actually quite big, but
we're around him. I really worry if Verdant are going to have any way to fight this out.
Double lane push now with Baron. Of course, you put Baus over in the mid lane, Reckless on the in-between to hop around each and every one of them. Wave coming through that mid lane as Alara pushing down ball. This is completely uncontested. If Verdant step up, they just die.
It's way too difficult. They're going to get this mid lane tower once the wave comes in. Baus chaperoning it. SLT is trying to hold, but it might get him or someone else in trouble. Crowley's out of the fight.
Numbers advantage is pretty big. They're going to try and find the damage onto Reckless, but he is so tanky, and SLT getting melted away. There goes the tower. Inhibitor will be quick to follow here. LR just dotting the I's, crossing the T's here in this game number 2. Nemesis trying to see if a taunt can come through. Senkox heavily chunked out. I don't think LR can end though. I think they're going to
30 plus extra deep TP from Torre.
That's a 4v5 for now.
He is not going to be able to join this play.
It's a long walk.
Can they look for it, Torre? I mean, if this flank works out, this is the most bombastic thing I've ever seen. He's looking for Crownie, delivers him to SLT on the back. Mum gets called in. Crownie, he's holding his life. The barrier, the shields are too damn much. As LR just stacking up the damage here onto the members of Verdant. SLT holds his life for now. The taunt from them isn't enough, but that's going to be the end of Baus. Verdant, they are not done yet.
That's a very big deal. That's a 50-second death timer with Elder spawning in 20 seconds time.
Absolutely, and Crownie had to burn every single summoner he has. The only thing that's available to him is this Guardian Angel Devon. Every single summoner up. This is a chance for Verdant to hit back.
It's now or never. 5 seconds.
That's to get into the jungle first.
Oh, that's going to be the lockdown onto Danky. Flashes away. They still haven't
TP through Baus.
Baus is making his way in. Danker's half HP. Same with the Elder Dragon. He's going to have to be one hell of a shockwave from Senkox. It lands onto 2 on the back for Velia. Big ultimate from the backside. Devon's trying to put some damage out onto Reckless, but he is caught by the flag and the drag. Velia going incredibly low. So is Danker. This fight is all LR. A triple kill to Baus. Make that a quadra.
The second Baus steps up on this volley bear, the fight is over. There's not a single member from Verdant to go up against him, and there's not a single member from Verdant to stop this push.
LR push it to match point. 31 minutes on the clock. This was domination.
I'm sure he's digging. There's the Milio.
Yeah, that's the Milio. Yeah, so you get the Enchanter, get the extra range. I think Yunara will really be scaling up well here, front to back. The Shen here, again, it's a bit of a wrench in the plans, right? It's the Joe.
Oh, second with the Senkox. I mean, it's a great chunk, but that's all it's going to be.
Fleet footwork is there, but in comes the flash into the lockdown. That's going to be the knockup. First blood over to Nemesis.
Go with that, but usually that is what you'd like to see. So for the early parts of the game, honestly, you'd like to see Shen stick with lanes to get the XP to hit that level 6 breakpoint, and then he starts to roam a lot more. Lara taking this opportunity to start the grubs.
Torre's been a bit of a menace here, trying to just play around that spell, but doesn't actually have smite to work with. Velia able to get the smite down and secure 1. They got Devon on the flank as well. Torre looks for the taunt, able to make the connection. Half HP, he is skunked out, and that's going to be Crownie with a kill, but the Boomerang Blade answers back in kind. Senkox secures the kill. It's a 1-for-1 as Nemesis inside the pit. Baus is nowhere nearby. He's just going to get chased onto by Danker, force the flash out. Verdant secure 1 grub. They're going to turn it into a 2nd grub as well. So the objective for the feat of strength is theirs.
Here's the deal. When a jungler commits their smite for the first void grub, that means 2 things. You either get one and get out, or you guess who do you think has the lead? Oh, there you go. Okay.
There you go. Nice. Let's see that. But oh, hold on. We're going to see Baus go for the all-in, but they've got the ultimate coming in from the Shen as Baus goes down. Velia throws the ultimate out. He's not really got any follow-up, but he just flashes into SLT, taking him down. That's Future Warfare secured. This dragon.
They don't want it.
They don't want it. Senkox is toying with the idea, but Nemesis is going to force Senkox to flash away. Crownie gets the slow on.
No man left behind.
is hovering. Crownie's on the top side basing.
I think Danker got a reset, but he's going to jump in onto Velia. The Stand United has been used. He gets the re-engage. There's the taunt in. They throw down the ultimate from Torre on, but Torre's going to break away. Nemesis is able to secure himself the kill onto Senkox. In the meanwhile, knock-up lands onto Danker. Velia secures himself the double kill. Danker forced the flash away. The Q3 from Nemesis will secure him another kill.
I think they brought their axe. Velia's Maokai.
Just a boomerang.
Just the boomerang.
Actually 2.
Oh, hold on.
Crownie has popped both.
Senkox getting caught by the face seal, and that is 1 dead pigeon. They're going to try and chase onto him, but he goes down. Crownie secures the kill. Meanwhile, topside, Velia throws out the ultimate, does make the connection. Q3 lands from Baus as Velia comes in on the flank. SLT loses Mega Nard at the worst time. Baus sits up the dive beautifully.
The team that's supposed to be making cross-map plays are getting cross-map played on both sides of the map at the same time. And LR, it feels like right now just have firm control of this game.
Let's just keep going. They popped up the Rift Herald, got 1 pop on top lane tier 1. They gained the 2nd one on top lane tier 2. This is just pure domination. Nemesis Core, can he make it out?
Nice taunt into a quick knock-up from Danker. Secures himself the kill. Nemesis going down. Shut down in the pocket of the Xin Zhao.
The flat gold is still traded back, and
Yeah.
not to be a Debbie Downer here, but frankly, the gold's going on to Xin Zhao. Who cares? It's not Azir, it's not Sivir. This at least feels nice. If Verdant get this dragon, and it looks like they're going to be able to finish it. The fight, however, if it goes LR's way, I can't see them winning many more.
Meganar.
Oh, they're going to chase forwards here. They've got that Meganar, like you said, available. SLT needs to get it. That's the steal! Absolutely monstrous! Nemesis chasing onto the back. Senko gets shuffled back. Devon can barely hit from the sidelines as LR crushed Verdant in the pit.
Verdant didn't bring their axe, but I can tell you,
They're online when the second, third item comes through. Crown is going to get there as well. He's already almost there. 4-0, 2K up.
Oh, all out comes in, and that is just going to be Baus going down.
No?
I mean, it was a bit unlike him to not, you know.
I can say that.
Yeah.
That they do.
They've
They don't have many towers to wave clear under. Torre's looking at Crownie. Torre's looking at Crownie.
Yeah,
Can't find him.
he's just
Can't
out.
find
He's
him.
too quick. The slow makes the connection. Baus is also here. Devon
not
just
just
trying to
there.
fire away. SLT, where are you going? Back to the grey screen. Crownie's damage is absolutely disgusting right now. 5-0 on the Yanara.
only one icon can be lost.
I feel like Verdant, unfortunately, are falling into the Nord trap, where it's like we tried the early game, we tried the late game. Baus is trying to 1v4 at this point. Reckless is there.
Well, let's see if
He'll
they
just
can
walk
get the
out.
gold onto the right person.
Surely he
or
just walks out.
He just walks it, yeah. He's fine. Atacam secured.
He's
Gonna
not
jump
walking
in.
out.
Baus doesn't back off. That would be a coward move. As in jumps Crownie. Torres ripped apart. Velia secures the kill. Verdant melting apart. Double kill for Velia.
It was a bait and switch.
They haven't dropped a single game in a finals all year long as Nemesis jumps onto Senko. Senko shuffles him back, but Nemesis repositions. Torre is here, missing out on the taunt though, but in comes Danker. Nemesis Q3 lined up. He can use it to jump away. He's just holding that bullet until he can fire it. They find the knock up into him, and that should just be enough to secure the kill, but Nemesis is still putting out quite a lot of damage. Senkos almost goes down, but you left your ADC alone. Devon just about survives.
And yet again, a play on the side lane results into Devon not even being able to walk under his own tower to take the wave crashing in because Alara playing that much more aggressive right now.
Oh no.
An 8,000 gold lead and a tower that's falling.
Teleport's coming in. SLT does get the Nara off, but the tower is already down. They're jumping in onto Crownie, but he's got the Milio in the pocket. Baus is going low, but Torre is even lower. The boomerang blades are bouncing around, and that's going to be the end of Baus. So Danker jumps in forwards, trying to see. SLT doesn't get the wallop down as Velia just limping away from this play. Verdant are able to get one. Devon gets a good spell shield off, but Velia's damage is too damn high. That tree is just going to solo an ADC. Velia is godlike. Torre next up on the menu for the tree. Run SLT. LR are hunting down the Gnar. No Gnar bar to work with. That's the double for Crownie.
Maokai goes in from about to see this Maokai every game. Sign me the heck up. Nemesis in trouble.
Caught by the taunt, they've got the redemption to come through. Nemesis Q3 doesn't get him out, but Crownie jumps into the play, taking down the Azir, and kill in his pocket, making a double. Tower's going to be left open. LR, they're in the base.
They're going to get this inhibitor at the bare minimum. Oh, they're going to leave it. They're just going to break over mid-tier 3 instead.
I feel like if they stayed longer, they wouldn't be able to turn around for the Dragon, but now they can.
Such a deficit between the two ADCs. I don't see how Verdant going to be able to push forwards for this one.
Baus is soloing Devon. Baus is soloing Devon.
Oh, Devon, he can't even get close. They have to use the redemption onto him. They are going to try and find a bit of damage off as that's Danker taken out by Nemesis. Baus incredibly low, will get picked up by Devon. Baron may be a little bit harder to take off the back of that, especially with SLT about to gnar out. If he finds a good clip, maybe on the Crownie, maybe on the Nemesis, he's going to be able to do it, but the Fate Seal comes forward. That's the shuffle back. They look for the opening. Crownie is shot down, but Devon is going to get killed up by Velia. That's the pick up onto him. Torre dashes away, but they're able to secure the kill in response. A double kill onto Nemesis. Torre trying to blast cone away.
Baron. Danker's not going to get close.
Not
He's got
TP
smite.
for Senkox.
Torre's
has
got smite. Nemesis knows it, jumps over. Danker's trying to play nuisance. 3,500 HP. Nemesis jumps over the wall onto Torre. Torre just puts up the W to keep himself alive as SLT firing away, but Danker's too heavily chunked out. Taunt comes in joins Crownie into the fray. Baus secures the kill. Torre gets a redemption heal, but I think Crownie is going to cut through him like butter. The taunt will not keep him alive, and that will be Baron in the pocket of Los Ratones. Once again, the gold lead is too big.
Get whoever's overextended and end the game.
All right, well, it looks like Danka dodging away on the Fate Seal. We see SLT throw the Gnar down. Velia throws his ult. Doesn't actually make a connection onto anyone, but Danka's going to get picked up by Crownie. In jumps Baus on to Senkuts. Crownie goes forwards as well. Oh my word, where did Devin's health bar go? Double kill for Crownie as he's chasing onto Torre and Senkuts. The shuffle back. That's going to be the triple. Velia secures himself a kill off the back as well as Reckless takes down SLT. Only Torre stands. LR with Baron, with minions inside the base. I don't think Verdant have a foothold here. There is no hope. Towers will crumble. They've got the waves. LR 3 times. They are going to take the NLC. 3 times in 3-3-0s. These guys are unstoppable.